Hey guys, just give people a moment or two to get online. I hope your weekend's going well. It's very humid up here in the Sunshine Coast. It's been raining for a week or so. The floods aren't too bad here, which is a bonus. It is quite wet. It is quite humid though. So really, I'm just hopping on today to do a little bit of a promo and to do a little check-in with you all around the current energies as we head towards the lunar eclipse Monday evening. I'll be doing an event in Sunshine Coast online, 6 p.m. till 7 p.m. 1 hour activation, working with the lunar eclipse energy. I feel like this weekend that really started very strongly yesterday. I feel lots of energy came in for clearing and shaking things up a little bit. Quite a lot of base and sacral purging has been happening, and so that may be a little uncomfortable, a bit restless making at times. I feel like this is yet again another deep dive into the collective shadow, this being a lunar eclipse blood moon in Scorpio. So, Scorpio is also always about, personally I feel a dive into the underworld, into the shadow, into those things that are not so pretty and not so wanting to be seen. That is within our own consciousness, so our own shadow, and that is also within the collective consciousness as a whole. So again, this could be a time of both personal disclosures and also global. There may be also some stuff continuing to unravel within the collective global consciousness. Interesting, it's also coming up to the election time here in Australia next weekend. Lots of pomp and ceremony, we could say, is happening here around that. And so, it's quite a time of upheaval and change, should we say. But I feel like yesterday was quite deep, quite uncomfortable, a big purge, a big clearing. I woke up this morning feeling a bit tired and also in a mood to do some spring cleaning. I feel like this is a big initiation to a new beginning. Many people that I know personally have been feeling in limbo or have been feeling as though they're ready to get started now, we're getting back out into the world, so there's much more a sense of action, a sense of traction coming, and a sense of new beginnings, which is always the initiation point during the eclipse energy. Of course, this will go on for months, but this is just the initiation point. So I feel like this is a powerful time for us to gather our energies, to focus intention. So a perfect opportunity for us to come together in tribe once again. I please hope that you can, because we will be doing collective consciousness work, not for ourselves only, but for the grids and for the planetary grid consciousness. Thoth has also been coming through quite strongly the last couple of transmissions, and I feel I got guided a while ago through in a psychic reading that eventually some of the work that I would be doing was related to weather, sort of working with the weather systems and working with the energy of the weather. And as many of you know, in the east coast of Australia right now, there's been quite a lot of rain for quite a while in some parts, some destruction of land, of property. So it would be maybe useful at this point to start working with Thoth in this area of weather, supporting shifting cycles, shifting patterns. So that's been coming up a little bit, and I'm sure that if it doesn't happen in the eclipse session, it's something that I'm moving towards personally, to support the weather systems that are getting more tumultuous, whether you believe that these have been manipulated or whether you believe these are natural systems or cycles, we can still work with the energies of these systems and support balance and harmony. So I really welcome you to join me at the Lunar Eclipse session Monday evening. I will bring through some sound right now, some light language. I'm just looking, I have set up the altar, the mandala for the eclipse. If you want to check it out, it's on my wall now. Lots of aura crystals, lots of pinks. So it feels like it's going to be quite a feminine energy, partly quite galactic in origins. We've also got some very earthly pieces: Kambaba jasper, ocean jasper, Mexican agate. Yeah, there's a few of the agates around. So I feel like it's the combination once again of the whole spectrum of the 12 dimensions being integrated into our one channel, our one vessel. I feel that is the work that we are here to do right now, is to integrate the 12th to the Earth star, so that we are those golden tubes or conduits of light, filtering through as clearly as we can into the Earth grids, the light that comes through at these power portals, and in between in your own practices, of course, when you meditate. So a very powerful time, obviously. We all can feel it. The intensity has been ramping up since the beginning of the year. Every week feels like we're running a marathon. If that's your experience, you're not the only one. It is very powerful energies for change. And I think we are being supported through our benevolent galactic company. And so we're not alone. I feel like we're getting support from many realms, so that we can shift the consciousness of the planet and break down some of the old systems, narratives, and toxic patterning that no longer serves. Yeah. So, having said all that, let me do some light language, and this is coming from this beautiful Native American, Native American lady skull. She's Amazonite. She's been hiding in the corner of my healing room here in Bridgeon Beach for a little while. She's part of the mandala for Monday. A very heart-based, heart-settling, heart-purifying Amazonite frequency. And she has come here, she's coming in to bring the native wisdom through of her country. I feel like some of the energies of Sedona particularly. And this is to just link us with that grid point at Sedona, so that we feel linked to the energies and the portals that are opening. What I hear is we did some portal work just at Giza, the Sphinx there, in the Divine Mother workshop on Monday evening, just this week. A very powerful Palladian opening portal of the Divine Feminine. I feel like this is a little bit of a part two, a continuation of that activation. We are going to the grid point of Sedona in our mind's eye, so you can take yourself there through your third eye, or just filling into the space now as we talk. She is pretty amazing, hey? And so this is really around a portal of silvery diamond light that is central to Sedona. It is a vortex that is now ready to fully open. It is a feminine light vortex, which is linking through the grids under the oceans from Sedona to Egypt, and actually then down to Australia, Uluru. So this is opening this portal in time for the influx of high code consciousness at the lunar eclipse. And even though some people may say that the moon is a dark consciousness, and that it has been planted there purposefully, and that it is not the true feminine, I feel if we are aligned in intention on these powerful days, even if we can create our own force field or bubble of consciousness that is harnessing the high energy of those days, regardless of where it's been fed through, so that we can support the lifting of the earth. We are the alchemists. We are the mystics that are here to shift, flip and invert consciousness, just as those that wish to manipulate people flip and invert other aspects of consciousness. So we can do reversal work. And I feel that this is a reversal work piece right now, and it is to do with the Sedona Portal. And what I see in my mind, or sense in my mind's eye, is a large a diamond portal of light shimmering in the center of Sedona, not in the more uplifted areas of Sedona. It's sort of in a almost like in a flat area that is just, but you can see all the mountains, or the I don't know even what to call it, the orange pillars around us. Yeah. So let us just go, and we're going to just intentionalize that we create an opening and a inversion and an allowing of truth and the divine truth of the feminine to come through at this portal, so that it may support the land there, but also the global Earth Chakra network, because it's time for it to be reignited, and any reversals and inversions that are perpetuating holographic matrix implants are to be dissolved. There are many benevolents, galactics supporting this process, and we as ground crew, whether we relate to as a starseed, earth worker, grid worker, light worker, or simply someone doing what they feel called to do, we are part of the ground crew to support this advancement in light technology and a devolution of the dark matrix, so that we can rise once again in the ascension frequencies as we are passing the Kuiper belt, and the electromagnetics of the nose change, and that we and our electromagnetics of our bodies and light bodies are amplified to support this massive evolution. Okay. So now, without further ado, we will go to this energy, and I'll just bring through some sound. Ashke botata de marana nara boshke batata nara putuke batakana kabatana kaborkishit de shonde de batanda de batukanta de botatana de batutunda de kabatakandaki shondo de kabatana nana kipotota nana kabatana nanka alki pututo de banana kitte shonda de kabatota nana kataki putota nana kabatakanda kabatakanda katikanda kandiki shondo to shonda de bedege bodo Shomba dada di kishile parki kanto to de barkaski parki dudu ki park to de parki koto take kar dushile kar. So take a moment, take a breath, bring your energy back to the here and now in your physical body, your mind back to your home vessel, your physical form. Feel your feet, feel your hands. Please let me know in the comments what you experienced as I talked about that portal, as we worked with that portal. Always great to have feedback, because we all hold different ways of perceiving that are part of the co-creation, and as we collaborate together in consciousness, we get a unified field that brings the pieces of the puzzle together. We all hold pieces of the puzzle here. So I do feel that, thanks Julie, I do feel that we will continue working with that portal at some point during the eclipse session. So of course, if that grabs you, you can sign up to the Monday night event. I'll put the link below after I finished. And you know, just to know that it is pretty wild out there, not just the weather. Emotions are high, people are tired, people are a little bit purging, very deep, very, very deep patterning. And this is what is supposed to be right now, so, as we move through this portal, so that we can really step forward. I think for some of us in this community, we're going to be taking on bigger roles, more expanded. When I say bigger roles, I mean be more seen, be more visible. It is time for us to really come out of our box, come out of hiding. We are asked to step up at this time. Some of us may not be doing that, and that's fine. There's no harm if you're in a different place. There's nothing wrong with that. But I've felt since the solar eclipse there was a powerful initiation to really expand our light, to really get clearer in our sight, and this is going to continue through this lunar portal. And I think then we will see the beginnings of physical manifestation of the work that we've been doing over the last 2 years. We will see the new shoots, the new growth after the eclipse itself. So this is quite an exciting time. It feels like there's a lot of golden light. It's very abundant. It feels at the moment, very abundant portal, this eclipse, lunar eclipse portal. So even though Scorpio is asking us to dive deep and go there, where places maybe where we don't feel comfortable, or feelings that we don't feel comfortable, or memories that don't feel comfortable, this is a time to gently breathe into that, to gently breathe into those sensations, those memories, those emergencies of consciousness, so that we can free ourselves, liberate ourselves, and bring ourselves into a new phase for ourselves and the earth. So I thank you so much for tuning in to this channeling. Please tag and forward it to friends, groups that you may feel will benefit. I will post this on YouTube later and send a link to it if you prefer to see the rewatch the YouTube. And if you wish to join me tomorrow, please do. It will be a 1-hour transmission. It'll be all online. I won't be sitting in a room with people in group this time. It's purely an online event this time. So thanks for tuning in. This little beauty will be available. You can message me after the lunar eclipse event. She is ready to fly to a new home. So if you feel drawn, she's Amazonite. She's a native American girl. So if you feel drawn to her, you can shout out to me, send me a message or whatnot. I'm wishing you a beautiful weekend of cleansing, of clearing, of decluttering, in preparation for this new way, new light, rebirthing that's coming. You know, Scorpio is pretty good at death rebirth. Over and over and over, and it feels like that process is ramping up as the energies keep accelerating. We've been asked to go through that death rebirth cycle like non-stop, really. Just as we get through one piece, we're not even through one piece, and we're layering another piece on top. This is because we are clearing at a multi-dimensional, multi-faceted level in our chakra system at the moment, so that we can really rise to the occasion. Yeah. So hang in there, guys. PM me if you're interested in private sessions. I've also got that available online, or I'll be back also in Sydney for the 666 portal on the 6th of June, and I've got 2 days of private sessions after that. So I'll be around. Please message me if you've called, and good luck this weekend, and I'll catch you soon. Take care. Bye for now.